Hey everyone, Connie here, and this is a bit of an update. I told you guys I would keep you up to date on if anything was going to change with things regarding this. And you know what I'm talking about because you can see the title of the video and all. This is regarding live streams. So as you may have noticed, we haven't had any live streams for quite a bit of time. And for those who may not have seen the other videos that I've talked about this in, the reason for a lot of that is just because either I didn't have the time because of doing something else. I've had other stuff to do lately. It's the holiday season. Things have been busy and hectic. I've been hanging out with some friends at some points, yada yada. And other reasons have also been because I've honestly, again, it kind of goes into the same kind of thing. I've been so busy that I've forgotten a lot of the time. And I'm focusing more on doing just the reactions themselves. So the question is, so what's going to happen with live streams? Are we going to try to get back into them? Are we going to try to continue them? Or are we canceling them? And the answer is neither. See, we're kind of going to go to this middle ground kind of option here. With everything that's been happening, with everything that's possibly going to happen coming up, there's a lot to really think about, a lot to consider regarding everything. And I honestly I don't know how open my schedule is going to be to continue streaming on a regular basis. So what this means is going to be this. We're still going to have streams, but they're going to be unscheduled. And what that means is I'm going to give you notice, of course. I'm going to schedule streams like maybe 1 or 2 days in advance when I know whether or not I'm able to. So let's say, just as an example, maybe I know I'm going to be available on Wednesday. This is just an example. Keep that in mind. So tomorrow, on Tuesday, I schedule the stream. I set it so that it's scheduled to start at, I don't know, let's say 1 p.m. Wednesday afternoon, Eastern Time. So at that point, that's when I do it. I get to do it then. But otherwise, it's like there's not going to be any schedule. It's just going to be whenever I can get to them, basically. And that means there could still end up being a lot of time in between streams. There might end up being streams multiple days a week. I don't know. And I know that's like, it really sucks to have to do that right now, but at least until the beginning of the new year, once things start freeing up a little better, we don't really have a choice. Because this channel, I'll be honest, this is a reaction channel. I want to put the most effort I can into those, into my reactions, into focusing on the stuff that is what this channel should be focusing on. The live streams are great, and I love doing them, but to be honest, they're not important to the channel. I love getting to interact with all of you during them, but they're not what I run this channel on. So, honestly, if I have to focus on one or the other, I'm choosing to focus on the reactions. But like I said, we're still going to have streams. It's just going to be whenever we can get to them. Now, as for the content of those streams, streams from this point forward is just going to be the smaller, more party-type games, the stuff that's not like huge or like long-lasting stuff. I'm not going to be streaming the bigger games anymore, which will include the stuff like Chrono Trigger, Usurper, Faust's Outrum, that kind of stuff. So the question lays to what's going to happen with those. Will I be continuing those in any way? And the answer's not exactly straightly clear with that one either. Some of them I will be. Some of them I will be continuing. just as I can get to them as well. But they won't be streamed. They will just be videos, like Let's Play videos, basically. And Chrono Trigger at this moment is at least the main focus one with that. So they'll be... I'll probably record a good amount at one point whenever I can get to it, and then I'll release them like over a periodic or like over a period of time. I'll cut them up, separate them into videos, edit them as needed. Yeah, right now that's the best I can hope for. But just like with the live streams, there's no guarantee as to when I'm even going to be able to get to those. Because again, my schedule right now is pretty hectic. So I've been going out with friends and hanging out with them lately. Just this past Friday, I went out with a couple friends. We went to lunch and we went shopping. I got some new clothes and stuff. And I know a week from today, my grandma and I are going to be going to see Fantastic Beasts: Crimes of Grindelwald. And there's just various other things that can come up. Plus, I have the normal stuff that I do week to week. The Bible study I go to on Wednesday nights. I go to the bar on Thursday nights. Sometimes my friend will invite me over to the bar to hang out with him on a Friday or whatever. Weekends, I don't really record anything, or at least I try not to. I try to get everything pre-recorded, so there's a lot that I'm recording during the week. I mean, the regular shows that I do every day, plus the shows for the weekend. So it's just like there's a lot I do over the course of the week. And again, most of that is recording reactions. And because I do that, I don't have the time to focus as much on streams. So, yeah. I really do want to apologize for that, especially for those who really liked attending the streams. Again, streams will still happen. I want to emphasize that. But again, they will be fewer and far between, and basically whenever I can get to them. But, like I said, you will have like a day or two's notice. I will have it scheduled, so you'll see it pop up in your feed, in your subscription feed and whatnot. It'll say like that the stream is scheduled for tomorrow or whatever. I don't know when the first one of these kinds of streams will be, and I'll never know what we're gonna play during them. It's gonna be like the kinds of games that we would normally play for streams. You know, like. The kinds of smaller games, I'm saying, like Carcassonne, Mini Metro, Elder Scrolls Legends, that kind of stuff. Plants vs. Zombies. So we're going to be focusing on that kind of stuff for the streams. But the plan is that when I do these streams, I'm going to try to make sure I can carve out a good amount of time for them so that the streams can be longer. Because streams, in like the past streams we've done, I guess more recently, have been like an hour to an hour and a half on average, maybe up to 2 hours. I want to increase that amount of time. And again, we're not just going to have it at like 11 a.m. Eastern time anymore either. Just, I'm going to, every time we do a stream, every time I'm planning to do a stream, I'm going to carve out a certain amount of time during the day, and we'll go from there, basically. So, yeah, we're just going to basically have to figure out when we're going to do it, and we're going to do it. We'll see. We'll see. But, I mean, outside of the games we already have downloaded, there's a bunch of newer games I've gotten more recently, too. We're going to include into that stuff. Again, smaller games and more party-type games, that kind of stuff. Again, we're not going to focus on the bigger games for the streams. Those are going to be their own thing from now on. And I'm only going to do one Let's Play thing at a time. So, Like I said, we're gonna be starting with Chrono Trigger, but like after that, we'll probably end up going to Usurper, and so on and so forth. One at a time, just because I won't be able to focus on more than that at a time. Yeah. Once more, I really do apologize for those who really liked coming to the streams. Space Apples, Matthew Vasquez, sometimes when you came in, Cartoon Lounge. I do apologize, but this is just going to be how it has to go for now. Like I said, though, once the new year rolls around and things start becoming a lot more free for me, just in terms of all the holiday stuff being done and over with, I'll probably be able to do them on a more consistent basis again. Probably, I'd say 2 times a week, just to be safe. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I really hate to do this, but yeah, it's not really optional at this point. It's kind of necessary. Because basically, I was thinking at this point, it's either dropping the normal scheduled live stream stuff or cutting out a bunch of the reactions. Like, there was no third option in that. I had to do one or the other, and so it's like, I don't want to cut out these reactions right now. I'm really enjoying doing them all. And, I mean, there have been points where I've had trouble keeping up with all of these kinds of reactions, but lately I've been doing fairly good at it. There's been some reactions I'll skip a week or whatnot for whatever reason that I have to. And sometimes they've been really late. Like, you may have noticed the Sunday stuff was really late this week. Because Sunday, I was gone pretty much all day, which I did not know was going to happen until very, very late Saturday night. Like, pretty much maybe an hour before bed. So I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't have any time to prepare, so I had the stuff recorded and all. It's just I didn't get a chance to upload it all until late. Too late. But yeah, so I apologize for that, obviously. But yeah, so that is the plan going forward. I did just want to let you guys know this. So yeah. The first stream, I don't know when it's going to be. Hopefully I'll be able to get to it this week. Hopefully I'll be able to get to it. And again, it'll be longer than normal. I can't say for sure. I can't say for sure because I still have the Bible study on Wednesday, still have the bar on Thursday, all of that stuff. I think I'm going somewhere on Saturday night. I'm not 100% on that right now, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Hopefully it will work out. Either way, tell me your thoughts on all of this in the comments below, and thank you so much for understanding and continuing to tune in. Thank you for being patient on a lot of this live stream stuff. I noticed a lot of you have been, like, when I've said, like, oh, it's surprising to me no one's commenting on this, when I've said that in, like, past videos on this topic, you guys are like, oh, we know that usually it just means you're too busy or you can't get to it. And it's like, yeah, but it's like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like, I don't know how to put it. It just feels almost like you guys don't care when you're not commenting. And it's like, I've talked about this before, how I strive to be able to get these comments and stuff from you guys whenever anything does or does not happen or on any kind of video. Because it tells me that you guys are watching this stuff. More so than, like, views. Like, views, it's like, yes, it shows that people are watching it, but when you comment, it shows that you're watching it. That you're taking it in, and that you care enough to actually say something regarding it. Even if it's correcting me on something, even if it's explaining something I might have missed, or whatever. I like to hear your guys' comments. I like to see what you guys have to say. So, yeah, just if I ever miss something, if anything's ever late or whatnot, say something. Don't feel like you don't have to say anything because, oh, it happens. I mean, even if you're just saying, like, or if you're just asking where it is, if it's going to be up or whatnot, or if you're, if you're clarifying that it's like, oh, you've just been busy or whatnot, whatever. Just please try to keep the comments coming in. I want to make sure that you guys are really like watching this stuff and really taking it in and really understanding just like stuff in these updates and all. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Either way, thank you so much for tuning in. And for now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.